Hi guys, so I have a fun fact for you to think about. Did you know that Malaysia is recognized as one of 12 mega diversity countries with many of its species occurring in unusual high densities? I guess you didn't know that, did you? However, here's the sad part about this. Many of these species are threatened, and 14% of all mammals in Malaysia is listed by the World Conservation Union as endangered. Yes, so these species are in the brink of extinction. And here is a brief on some of these species. The black shrew, scientifically known as Suncus utta, it was listed critically endangered in 1996. But due to the absence of recent information on its status and ecological requirements, it was later listed as data deficient by IUCN Red List of Threatened Species in 2008. There has been no official records of how many actually exist in the wild or anything about their habitat or behavior. The only recorded evidence was a holotype found on a small elevated region of Sabah Mountain, Kinabalu. Threats to the species are also unknown as there are no ecological information about them, but it's safe to say that they are in good hands. This is because their sightings have only occurred in a conservated area in Mount Kinabalu National Park. The Sumatran rhinoceros. This species of rhinos, which once thrived in most parts of Asia, are now only found in parts of Indonesia and Malaysia. With its numbers now less than 275, they were listed critically endangered by the IUCN Red List of Threatened Species in 1996. They occur mainly in hilly areas nearby water sources and exhibit seasonal movements, moving uphill in times of lowland flooding. The life history characteristics of this species are not well known, with an estimated of about 35 to 40 years, gestation lengths of approximately 15 to 16 months, and age at sexual maturity estimated at 6 to 7 for females and 10 for males. But due to the overhunting and its reduced population viability, this formerly widespread species has now been driven to the brink of extinction. The Sumatran rhinos are hunted mainly due to the demand of the supposedly medicinal properties of its horns and other body parts. As a result, their population have diminished, making breeding activities infrequent. Successful birds are very uncommon in many populations, and this causes severe risk of inbreeding depression. The species has been included on CITES Appendix 1 since 1975 and legally protected in all range states. There are also ongoing efforts to develop managed breeding centers for the species in Indonesia and Malaysia. The Malayan tapir, also known as the Asian tapir or the Indian tapir, are mostly found in tropical moist forest areas occurring in both primary and secondary forest and wetland areas. Due to a past and ongoing decline caused by loss of habitat and overhunting, the species was listed endangered by the IUCN Red List of Threatened Species in 2008. There are estimated to be less than 2,500 mature individuals remaining in the world, with only 1,300 to 1,700 left in Malaysia and southern Thailand. The primary threat to the species are the large-scale deforestation and hunting. The tapir population has declined by well over 50% in Thailand and Malaysia, whereas it is suspected to be slightly less than 50% in Sumatra. The main reason for the decline in the past is habitat conversion, with large tract land being converted into palm oil plantations. However, in recent time it is caused due to the decline of other large prey in the area, causing hunters to look towards tapir as a food source, and occasionally the meat is eaten and sold in the local market even though it's not a popular food. Live animals are also caught for local zoos, and although it is illegal to hunt tapir for sport, sport hunting is also one of the major issues faced by this endangered species. Luckily, the species is now legally protected in all range states and the habitat of large parts of the range is protected as well, including several national parks in Thailand, Myanmar, Peninsula Malaysia and Sumatra. The Malayan tiger. Classified as Indo-Chinese tigers in the past, these tigers were later classified as a separate subspecies after DNA testing which were made in 2004. The Malayan tigers are only found in Malay Peninsula and the southern tip of Thailand. Back in the 1950s, it was estimated that there were as many as 3,000 tigers in Malaysia. However, the local tiger population is now estimated to be just 250 to 340 individuals. The Malayan tiger is listed as endangered under the IUCN Red List of Threatened Species. This is because traditional Chinese medicine has become one of the main drivers which has led to overhunting and the widespread of poaching of these wild tigers. Moreover, the loss of habitat and fragmentation has also led to many of the tiger populations to become depleted or isolated. Good news is the Malayan tiger is protected under Malaysia's Wildlife Conservation Act 2010, in which offenders can be fined up to 500,000 ringgit and incur a mandatory jail sentence. They are also listed on Appendix 1 on CITES, in which trade is prohibited except in exceptional circumstances where zoos are allowed to undergo the trading process under certain conditions. The Bornean orangutan. The orangutans are classified into two species, the Sumatran and the Bornean orangutans. Both species of orangutan are only found in Asia where they are only native to Malaysia and Indonesia. However, both species are facing threats which are leading them to the brink of extinction. The Bornean orangutan were listed endangered by the IUCN Red List of Threatened Species in 2008. The Bornean orangutan are the largest arboreal mammals in the world, although they walk significant distances on the ground. They are very slow breeders and produce on average one offspring every 6 to 8 years. A survey done on 2004 shows that their populations are estimated to be of just 104,700 individuals. This represents a decline of estimated 288,500 individuals in 1973 and is projected to decline further to 47,000 individuals by 2025. This is because due to high rates of deforestation, the species face high amounts of habitat loss and habitat fragmentations. Moreover, fires occur in Borneo on a yearly basis and is responsible for significant forest loss with dramatic results for certain orangutans population. Illegal killing of orangutan is also a major cause of their decline, with recent survey conducted revealing that several thousand individuals are killed every year for meat consumption as a way to mitigate conflict or for other reasons. However, the Bornean orangutan is fully protected in Malaysia and Indonesia and is listed on Appendix 1 of CITES. So let me just jump in here. So I want to ask you guys a question. Did any of you know any of these animals I have mentioned above? If it's a no, don't worry about it. But if you're a Malaysian, trust me, that is disappointing. This is because they are only found in Malaysian rainforests and Southeast Asia. So it's saddening to know that Malaysians are unaware of them. However, these are just 5 out of all the endangered animals found in Malaysia. My question though is, are the actions taken now enough, or are we too late to save them? My name is Ahmad Dwaishyam and I approve this message. Peace.